Are you a lifelong fan of General Hospital?
Are you a new fan who wants to know more about the history of the show?
Do you enjoy talking about the show with others?
Do you find yourself yelling at the TV?
Is your self-care an hour a day in Port Charles?
If so, we invite you to join hosts
Amanda Kimmel
and Shannon Coach at the place where all the hidden conversations take place and secrets are revealed.
Meet us at Pier 54,
a General Hospital fan podcast. Hi!
Hi!
Welcome to the November 25th through 29th weekly recap.
Are you looking for me to say, I can't believe it's the end of November already?
I know.
Because I feel like I say it every single week. But this year flew by.
It did. It really did.
Flew by. So,
because when this releases, it's going to be December 2nd, which is insane.
That is insane.
Did you have a good Thanksgiving?
We
can talk about it at the
the reality chat. Let me find a polite way to talk about it by the time we get to the end of this.
Oh, jeez. Okay. So the very first thing that I have written down, Amanda called it. DNA test showed a connection for Trina.
Yep.
In Port Charles.
Okay, so before that, but in that same set of scenes, how funny was it that Jocelyn had her Disney Plus hat on, and then they just happened to sit there and talk about, let's everyone go over to my house and watch Lady and the Tramp on Disney Plus, blah, blah, blah.
I did watch the new live action one. It is cute.
Is it cute? I have not watched it yet.
I haven't really seen any of the newer live action ones because I'm kind of like, no, part of the magic of Disney is the animation. I'm sorry.
So, in my opinion, Beauty and the Beast was 100% worth it, and I am hardcore Beauty and the Beast.
Me too. I haven't seen it yet.
That is my absolute favorite Disney movie, and I was ready to be disappointed when I saw live action. They nailed it. It was amazing. Aladdin, it was still really, really good. Better than I expected, but not the same.
I don't even want to see it because I understand Will Smith's awesome, but I'm sorry, there is no replacing Robin Williams.
Yes, and I think that that's exactly what you were thinking the whole time that you were watching it.
Yeah.
So, but
I'm sure that he was fantastic.
He was fantastic, and he didn't try to be Robin Williams. He took his own spin to it, but still keeping the classic songs and all that. Mm-hmm. And the actresses sung beautifully, and they were beautiful. They really did as best as you can do, I think, turning it live action. But I won't say that it was as good as the original. That would have been my second favorite Disney movie. Okay. And then I haven't even bothered with The Lion King because I wasn't a big Lion King fan back in the day.
I saw it like 5-6 times in the theaters because I loved Jonathan Taylor Thomas. So, and he was the voice of Little Simba.
I remember watching it with one of my high school boyfriends and being like, I can't believe that I'm 15 and we're having movie night watching The Lion King.
See, this is where our age difference comes in because I was in middle school.
Yeah, so it was a little more appropriate for you. Not that it wasn't a good movie, and I do like Disney movies no matter what age you're at. It just didn't have that same connection for me as Beauty and the Beast. Like, I love Beauty and the Beast so much. I really wanted that to be the song that we danced to at our wedding, which now would have been really appropriate. Yeah. So, I don't know, Lady and the Tramp, I liked the animated version, but again, I feel like I wasn't at the right age to really identify with it and fall in love with it, so I will have to watch the
live action is just different enough, but it's very similar, if that makes any sense. Right. But it's good.
I'll have to watch it.
It's a little weird to see real dogs eating spaghetti.
Yeah.
But whatever.
I'll have to take Jocelyn's suggestion and watch it with the kids.
You should. I think you'll enjoy it.
All right. I will get on that. But I just thought it was funny.
Okay, but speaking about their school, do they go to a private school?
No.
They have so much wood. I mean, like, wood.
How did you even notice that? What about the classroom? Are you like, oh my gosh, there's so much wood paneling. This school is nice. I don't think they go to a private
When Dustin
school.
walked out into the hallway and they had those, like the nice wooden doors and everything, and I'm like, that is not a public high school. It looks like a prep school that you see on TV and everything.
I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Because why would they talk about sending her away to a private school and...
Yeah, true.
I mean, I know that sending away is still different than being at home.
Maybe Port Charles is just loaded.
That's what I would think. Okay. They just have a lot of money. I'm sure they got a grant from the Corinthus family and the Quartermain family and the blah, blah, blah family.
Because I doubt it's wood paneling. That's probably real wood.
And this is what our educational concerns would
We have to remember when I took a lot of these notes, I was still under the influence of painkillers.
I was disappointed this morning because Shannon said she was not on her painkillers anymore. And I wanted
I can still have the conversations.
Good. I'm glad that the notes are still based on that.
The notes are still based on my recovery period. Well, I mean, I'm still recovering, but the days where I was every 4 hours having to take something.
Got it. I'm going to love these notes then.
Yes.
I was disappointed that again, Lulu is making out with the teacher in the hallway. No one's supervising those kids.
No. And she's just roaming the hallways. I mean, first and foremost, she has no reason to be there.
Right. None of her children are in high school.
Yep. Mm-mm. And she's just roaming the hallways. And that was my second thing, again, with people just roaming the school halls. But back to Trina. You were right.
I was right.
And she said that she only has her mom.
So my note says, cause I just write condensed notes. My note says DNA test, a bunch of exclamation points, and then Trina's mom, no hot firefighter dad, crying.
Aww.
So.
Sorry, Denzel.
But I'm glad that we know now what we're looking for. Like, who's her mom gonna be? I'm excited.
What does her mom do?
I don't know.
Can we just seriously just throw her into a family though?
Yes.
It's been long enough. She's been on the show long enough to have a family.
Definitely. But maybe that's what we'll learn now that Stella's been back.
Yes. But it sounds like she's leaving again?
I don't understand.
I don't know.
But, we talked about that last time. Why would Curtis and Jordan be going on a trip with her, like a honeymoon with her? That's just weird.
This week would have been their anniversary.
Yeah.
But because of all the preemptions, we're still one day behind because they did show they made up on Thanksgiving, one of the preemptions. So I guess that everything has just been pushed forward because we didn't have a Thanksgiving episode this week. So we're going to have it Monday. I would imagine.
Yeah, because that's what Sunny was leading up to was we'll call you.
Oh, poor Mike.
That was sad.
But that goes with Stella too, where she's like, yeah, Mike doesn't know me. I'm sorry, but you can't just leave a Alzheimer's patient for months and expect them to even if they didn't progress.
Right.
Would you really still expect them to remember who they were?
Right. No.
You know? It's not like she was just there one day and the next day he didn't know who she was. But that was just heartbreaking.
It was. I felt so bad for Sonny whenever he was like, do you have a good relationship with your dad? And you could just kind of feel the, I thought they overreacted to him picking up Donna though. I understood.
Yeah.
You know, as a mom, as a parent, you're like, nobody touched the baby, whatever. But he wasn't holding her inappropriately.
Right.
I mean, he was bouncing her, but he had her totally supported. It wasn't like they walked in to him trying to toss her up in the air or.
But with how, I hate to say the word clumsy, but okay, so like what happened with the food?
Yeah.
You know, with his balance, with his, I can see okay, we need to calmly just get the baby.
Yes. I feel like he could have done a better job of being calm. Cause they upset him with that. Yeah. I think that she should have just walked in and said, oh, hey Mike, yeah, the baby really likes that. I'm sorry, you'll have to play with her later because it's nap time, and scooped her up and walked away. They both stood there waiting for him to drop her, essentially.
I think that was a good first reaction though, because if you weren't expecting it and you were out in another room, because obviously they weren't expecting it or they wouldn't have left him.
Right.
So I think to come in and see it and you're like, what just happened?
I feel like you had to calm yourself down first though, because you know how reactive he is to things, that you would pull yourself together before you addressed it with him. Because what if he would have gone into a tantrum or whatever you want to call it at that moment and accidentally dropped her? I feel like there's more chance they were going to cause a reaction with their reaction than what he was doing. So I don't know. I don't know how it would have played out in real life, but that was how it felt to me. It was calm down. He's not doing anything wrong. Just gently take the baby.
Yeah. So. I'm not ready for this to end.
I'm sorry.
I feel like it's going too soon though.
It is.
I want them to wait until after the holidays.
Oh, if they do it like Christmas Eve or something.
Listen, we lost Morgan right before Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Kiki was
on Halloween.
Or was she Thanksgiving? She was Thanksgiving.
Right.
We need to stop doing this. Can we please just kill someone without it being a holiday?
Yeah, they're not going to listen to you. They like that extra drama.
Sometimes they do.
Okay. Well,
they did not listen to us about not letting Willow get pregnant.
I know!
Listen.
I don't like this storyline at all. And she's so sad about it already. And I don't want her to be sad.
Well, her first pregnancy was
I know. I understand it, but that's why they should have let her have a good one this time around. Not saying that Chase won't step up and reassure her if that's actually I don't know what I'm trying to say. Actually, the ending. Actually pregnant? Yes, thank you. My brain was like, I don't know how to word this. He's definitely going to step up, but I wish that they would have been in a more committed relationship, or they would have at least had a conversation about the future or something. Right. So she didn't have to feel this way, because that's not fair. Right. She's so nice.
Well, and then what's going to happen when Michael finds out that Wiley is his, and she finds out that her first baby died, and then she's going to be freaking out about her current pregnancy, and what was it from the first pregnancy that caused the baby to die?
Yes. Did they ever do an autopsy on that baby?
I think it was just SIDS. And I didn't mean that the way that came out, but I think that it was SIDS.
It was not a pre-existing condition.
Right. It's not something that
was preventable even with proper medical care or whatever.
Right. I mean, it's just
something's happened.
Yeah. So it's horrible. And why do we have to do bad things to good people?
I don't know. I'm sorry.
But how cute was Chase meeting Violet? Oh my god!
And that was the perfect present. Anna needed to thank them for that present, because Aquadoodle does not make a mess, and it is the best present ever. I'm not sponsored by Aquadoodle, but that was my favorite toy when Madeline was little, because you could take it anywhere.
Right.
And know that she's not going to get paint on your carpet. Even that Color Wonder stuff is like an oily residue.
Because it does wipe off.
It does. Yeah. But you can still, if she smear it. Yeah, if she smeared her hand on your desk right now, you would still see the oily residue on your desk. With Color, or with, what is it called?
It's Color Wonder.
Yes, Color Wonder is the one that would leave a mark. The Aqua Wonder is just, it's water. Aquadoodle. Thank you.
But yeah, so I think that Anna's doing a really good job.
She is, and Finn's doing a really good job of acknowledging that she's doing a really good job.
They're gonna make it.
I'm liking them. I will admit a little, but I'm liking them more now. Yeah, I'm sorry I didn't mean to interrupt.
That's okay. I was just thinking, do you want that Mary Tyler Moore?
Do you want to sing again for us?
And actually, Anna could look like Mary Tyler Moore, so Fiona Hughes could, okay. She could play her, except for Mary Tyler Moore wasn't British. How cute was Violet being like, they don't celebrate Thanksgiving where you were born? And she's like, nope. No.
That's funny.
Mainly because we didn't like you guys at the time. So that's why you have it.
A good history lesson. Can you tell us more about that, Anna? She's so cute. She's doing good. That little girl's doing really good too.
Adorable. Oh, what did she say? What did she say to Chase? There's something about like, do you love me?
No, before that, whenever he said, do you have any other uncles? And she was like, not so far.
Yeah, that was cute. Yeah. I like that she didn't know to just say, oh, Auntie Willow or anything like that. Right. But still. It was also cute. But now I am so confused by what is happening right now.
I don't know why she's leaving, and you knew that attack was planned by Nikolas.
Like, what's he doing?
He said it was planned by him. I was so annoyed at that.
But why? Is it because that she had been considering Valentine's offer?
Yeah, he wants her out of town so she can't tell Valentine all the information that now he already has. Because who didn't know that iPad was recording at Jackson Moore?
Well, it was hidden under something. So they didn't see it.
I'm sure they didn't see it, but even then, it should have occurred
to them. Oh, the second he came and picked it back up?
Yeah. Exactly.
I believe I wrote, Jackson Laura were just recorded.
My note was before he came back in, and I wrote, who thinks that iPad was recording Jackson Laura's conversation?
Oh, you were thinking about it while he was there showing it to them.
Yes.
I wasn't thinking about that.
Oh, yeah. 100%.
I thought about it after he came back and picked it up. Oh, good you.
Look at me being on top of it twice. Good job. So, yeah. That was just whatever.
Yeah.
And who is that guy? I mean, I know he's Nell's attorney, but why is he being all shady like that?
Martin Gray.
I just want to keep
What's that have to do with Nell?
Because that was Nell's attorney.
Yeah, but he's also Valentine's and Shiloh's, and he's all the bad guys' attorney.
I know he's all the bad guys, but I still felt like that was reaching for him to go see them. And why was that not pre-planned? I don't just show up on your door and be like, oh, hey, I have this painting that you want, blah, 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 blah. That would be an arranged meeting.
Well, and especially where Valentine already has another attorney.
Yes.
So it's not like it just came out of nowhere that he needed one. I see where you're coming from. Yeah.
It felt totally wrongly placed.
I thought it was funny that when he said something about Hayden and he said that he knows her from another life, they were both on All My Children.
Yes.
I love when they do little Easter eggs like
Me
that.
Me too. Because I loved all my children.
But yeah, so I don't understand now what's going on with that storyline. I feel like it's...
No, it's time they just figure it out. They've dragged it out long enough. We were playing the whole Spencer needs to get his empire back for years now, it feels like.
Do you think he's coming back now, though?
I hope so.
Because they've been talking...
They've said his name quite a few times in the past couple of days.
Yep.
And then they had the painting, and then they're trying to figure out the painting. We're just dragging it out. Figure out the painting, find the papers, figure out who owns it, and let's move on. Because it's really not that great of a storyline, in my opinion, that we need all this attention around it.
Well, look at what happened with Shiloh, though.
True.
I mean, that dragged on forever. Can we please wrap this up quicker than Shiloh?
Yeah.
I mean, we wanted Shiloh. I think it's interesting that Martin Gray, so it was such a big deal that Michael E. Knight is on General Hospital, but he's not a big character.
No.
He's just like popping in here and there. And so we've never gone back to Nell, though. That's where I thought you were going with the Nell thing, because I'm like, did I miss something about Nell? Because
no,
we left it at she's married.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it. And it's never been, it's been weeks, hasn't it?
When he first sat down and started talking about he's working for someone and he can't disclose who it was, I thought somehow that he was going to talk about Nell, like he was going to wrap together. And then once he kept talking, I was like, oh no, this is 100% about Valentine and the stupid painting. I don't know how he's tied into that. I guess that's where my confusion came from. I'm still back on he's with Nell because he's Nell's
But here's the thing, you and I can't even get somewhat near the same train of thought. Obviously, there's probably other people that, again, I also had some influences during my notes, but
yeah, it's just not connecting right.
No, it's not. And it's not making sense to us. And like, what is Nikolas doing now? Like, it's,
No, I don't like him yet. I really don't like Nikolas, and I don't like the way the storyline's unfolding. I mean, I know he had bad things that he did before, but I always felt like at the end of the day, he still had a good heart.
Absolutely,
and he was like Valentine. You could see that there was still
he was nicer than Valentine.
Yeah, there was still some good in there. Yeah. He was just cutthroat when it came to business because he had to be, maybe not in ways that normal people would be, but it's a TV show and that's fine.
Right.
But this guy is just nasty all the time. Even talking to Jax, he's so disrespectful and rude. And you're staying in my house and I'm helping you. And you're getting me in trouble by using my credit card and making other dumb mistakes. And you're going to have the nerve to be all rude and indignant to me? I don't think so.
He came in so hot and so commanding and so on top of it. So do you think
it's Charlotte who's going to blow it all up since she saw that picture on Lulu's phone?
Probably, yeah.
She's gonna be the new Anna. Like, she's figured out everything. She solved all the problems of the world.
Yes. So Lulu and Valentine almost had a really good co-parenting moment because when she was like, oh yeah, sure, you can go back to school. But then when you look up and see the look on the other parent's face, you go, or your dad and I will talk about it.
Right.
Not, well, why couldn't she?
Yeah.
Let's see. Or her overdoing it on, I'm just walking over there to get our order. You stay here.
Maybe again, you just keep your eye on your kid because you can get up. If you're going to say Panera, you pick the table closest to the register and then as you're standing in line, you just continually keep glancing back and forth and then you place your order and you still keep your eyes on your kid.
Or
millions of parents have done it through the years. You make her get up with you?
Or they call you?
Oh, wow. You're so smart.
Because she said, do you have an order for Lulu? It wasn't someone calling.
Right.
And I thought that was weird at first. Because when she said order for Lulu, and I had to rewind it and was like, who said that? But that was Lulu saying.
Yes.
Because it would be one thing if it had been the restaurant saying order for Lulu and then her responding saying, I'm just going up to the counter. I'll be right back.
Right. And the timing wasn't right to assume that they called her name. She explained to Charlotte, don't move. And then got up and was like, oh yeah, I'm Lulu. My stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
That was a very unrealistic moment.
I don't usually like to rip it apart that much, but these moments are so overplayed lately.
Yeah. So how about Brad calling Britt? You think she's coming back because she got her medical license back?
That would be good. I liked Britt.
I did like Britt a lot.
And she needs to come help him figure out his life.
Yes.
Although I don't know he's going to be around too much longer since Julian was tampering in his car.
I can't believe that Julian's doing that because, like you just said last week, he's really tried so hard.
And that's going to devastate Lucas more than anything else.
Yeah.
Especially not knowing why. It would be one thing if the truth is going to come out.
Yeah.
So do you think that Brad's going to tell him though? Do you think Brad's going to tell him and then they're going to get in the car and then they're going to get in an accident and then it's going to be months longer before anyone can tell the truth?
Ooh. I was just thinking just a second. I'm like, maybe Britt's going to come back and knock some sense into him and be like, listen, learn from my mistakes.
I stole somebody's baby too.
And look at what happened to me. Maybe she and Maxie can get together and help Brad out.
We can start a new support club for people who steal other people's
I stole
babies.
someone's baby support club. That's not something I'm going to put too much thought into.
No.
I did think for a second, I thought Liesl was really going to be compassionate and caring.
No.
And then she goes, pat, 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 there, I've consoled you. I'm like, I love you.
Yeah. Her buying the celebratory drinks. And then she's like, never mind. This was a premature celebration. Pay for your own drinks and got up and walked away.
Yeah. I don't know.
She's crazy. But I like her
I
crazy.
love her. Yes.
Yes.
Because she's really, you can see where she was madly in love with this man and was under his spell and then came to.
Yep.
And was like, whoa, what have I been doing with my life? How do I get back from everything that I've done?
Don't you hate when you're listening to a great podcast and suddenly you're interrupted by an ad?
I know. Thank goodness Stitcher lets us listen to our favorite podcasts like Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend, My Favorite Murder, and many more ad-free for only $4.99 a month or $34.99 a year.
Go to Stitcher.com/premium to sign up today.
Use promo code PIER54 for 1 month free on us.
Do you have an idea for a podcast but don't know where to start? Download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. Anchor is such an easy way to record and edit a podcast, and you can do it from either your phone or computer. Best part is you don't have to worry about getting it out there. Anchor distributes to many platforms, so you can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, and many more. You can start making money right away without having a minimum number of listeners, too. Anchor really is everything that you need to make a podcast all in one place.
Yep.
So Alexis finally knows that it's Kendra.
Yeah. I didn't like the way that whole situation played out either. If I thought that you killed me, I would not tell you that I was all better.
If you died, though, you wouldn't be saying much of anything.
No, but when she knew she was going to be better, when they started giving her the paint and was like, here, we're going to make you better, I wouldn't have then texted Kendra back and said, oh, yes, they figured it out. I'm feeling better. I would have continued to pretend like I was dying.
Right.
So that she would bring you another thing of the supplement and you could test that one.
Right.
That probably would have still had it in. Of course, the capsule that she hands you to help with your dizziness or whatever the heck it was for is not going to have anything bad in it because you already told her.
Right.
She's not dumb. So, yeah.
My neighbor's blowing leaves in case you can hear the leaf blower. And he's like right up against my window. He's a nice guy though.
Yeah, it's nice of him to take care of your leaves for you.
Yeah. I don't know what he's doing because we don't have trees. What is he doing? Okay, so that's a whole other.
So anyway, yeah, that capsule thing was dumb because of course she's not going to give you one with something bad in it when you just told her you're suspecting everyone of poisoning you.
Right.
And then why couldn't she have told Neil, hey, I want to follow her and see what happens? Why would you go by yourself after just getting out of the hospital?
Right. I don't know.
And being that they visited Kiefer's graves before, you wouldn't know that was Kiefer's grave. You had to walk over and read it. And Kendra
or why wouldn't you go back and again talk to Neil and be like,
someone with
followed
you
her to a grave and she was talking to it, but I couldn't.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And now what's Kendra going to do with her body? Because she's a little girl. How is she going to pick her up?
I don't know. She does all that. And first of all, her saying, oh, it's all natural and stuff. I have said this a million times because I do try to eat the best that I can. I am totally a junk food. I will go into it though.
Yeah.
Like I am not, oh my gosh, you're drinking Dr. Pepper right now. Don't you know how bad? I don't know.
Yeah.
I do try, but I hate when people say, but it's all natural. You know what else is natural? Cyanide and arsenic.
Yes.
Those are all natural too. And they're going to kill you.
Right.
So stop saying it's all natural and holistic because.
Right. And everyone's body reacts to everything differently.
Correct.
So just because you find a supplement that makes you feel amazing doesn't mean I'm going to have the same reaction to it.
Exactly.
So if it would have just been normal illness, it could have been the supplement. But as we know, it's not. It's poisoning. And how long is it going to take Julian to put the pieces together? Like, come on. that danced around it 16 times.
But he's the only one putting it together. And he's kind of saying, okay, I think this is fishy because suddenly I have dead rats. She was back there. Just has to be
I feel like Neil was on it before Julian was.
I think that Neil is down the right path, but I think that Julian and him are putting it together
Well, I hope they do it soon, because now where's Alexis going to end up?
Yep. Oh, so Neil and Julian are going to partner up to save Alexis. Who's she going to choose afterwards?
She needs to, as much as I don't like to say it, has to pick Neil because he's the safer choice.
They've dropped the ball on.
Yeah, they were getting hot and heavy, or where I thought they were going to end up being hot and heavy, and now they're just like friends, and it's not.
It is.
Nah. And I think that's why I would prefer that she pick Julian, is because there's always that heat between her and Julian.
Right.
But,
and there could be between her and Neil, they're just not doing it.
Yes.
You know,
literally.
There's very true.
Anything else?
I don't think so.
Yeah. Back to Hayden real quick. I felt like that was ridiculous. I understand that she needs to leave because Nikolas is setting her up for whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But she trusts Finn. She'd even called him. So wouldn't you pull him aside and have a real conversation instead of just not show up for your daughter and leave a note that says, I'm in big trouble, don't come find me?
Right.
You're being dramatic.
I said, I bet Anna can tell.
Yeah.
I mean, did you watch it the whole time? Mm-hmm. She's like, yeah, you're not coming back.
Right. Exactly.
You know, and she's probably going as a mother who has been in your shoes.
Right.
You're not coming back.
But again, why wouldn't you turn to them for help?
Right.
Anna has a whole organization behind her with people that deal with worse people than what you're dealing with.
Just a bit.
Instead of just walking out and leaving your kid.
It's not like she didn't have resources. You're absolutely right.
Yeah. And your kid just met her dad 4 days ago and you're just leaving her. I mean,
that kid's gonna have abandonment issues.
Exactly. On so many different levels. I
don't know. She loves everybody though.
She does. She's so cute. So, alright. I think reality check. It was Thanksgiving. It was good. I don't mean to be, well actually, so we have started a tradition. This is only the second year, but it's now I think going to become a tradition that Wednesday night we all go to Dave & Buster's. And I don't go to Dave & Buster's that often just because it is super expensive for all the kids that I have and all of the money that they want to spend. But they were having a deal. If you downloaded the app, you got half off and each of the kids could do the app, blah, blah, blah. So it didn't come out to ridiculous money. And then on top of that, when we went for Matt's birthday back in March, Madeline had won on this game that you hit the thing and the ball bounces and then it lands in a hole that's spinning.
Oh wow. Those are hard.
Yes. And so whatever hole that it lands in, that's how many tickets you get. So we walk in and she's like, I want to go to that game that I went to last time so I can win all the tickets. And I'm like, okay, I'll take you, but okay. So we walk over and there's two machines exactly the same next to each other. Someone was playing the one that she had played at Matt's birthday. So she plays this one, swipe the card, 6 tickets, whatever, blah, blah, blah. So we go and play other ones and then we come back and she's like, I need to play this machine because it's the lucky one. And I'm like, okay, Madeline, here. So I swipe you my card, first ball into the bonus hole, 3,130 tickets.
Oh my, wow,
right? So she's like, she turns to me with her cute little face and she's like, see? Told you this is the lucky one. And I was like, oh my gosh. And I have a picture because look at her cute little cheese face. She's so excited. 3,000.
That is crazy.
100.
And the first time my son did a claw machine, he won. And then you try to reason with them on the second time, and you're like, that doesn't happen.
And they don't believe you.
No.
So, yeah, now I feel like I can never go back to
twice.
Because the last 2 times she's won. Crazy amount of
tickets. You have a ringer.
And yeah, I joked with her. I was like, can we go to the casino later? My niece Julie that I talk about is super, super short. I was like, maybe you can just take Julie's idea. We can go to the casino. And she's like, okay, Mom. So tomorrow, well, it'll be yesterday, whenever this airs, is her birthday. And so she was all about, this is my birthday luck and I won these tickets and this is the best day ever.
Aww.
And so her and the older girls actually like thanked me the whole way home. And it felt like what Thanksgiving is supposed to be about and feel about and this whole season and all that. So that was awesome. Thanksgiving Day is really just sit down, eat, okay, bye, see ya. Like the kids had to go to their dads and I had another friend come and he had somewhere else to go and my sister's in-laws, once they ate, they were like falling asleep on the couch. And so it just wasn't, Thanksgiving wasn't all about the feels day. That was at Dave & Buster's the night before.
That's so sweet.
So, but it was nice. The meal was good. I didn't
Did she
bring
get
the
turkey?
Something?
Sorry.
That's okay. She got this huge, fluffy, it's like a marshmallowy kind of like pillow. I know that there's like 1,000 different brands, but that was what she had got back in March, was one that was a raccoon. And so this time she got the dog. And so I think in her mind,
collect them all.
every time we go to Dave & Buster's, she's going to win 3,000 and some tickets and get a new one of these, whatever.
Yeah.
But it was just her face. It was so cute because it was pure joy and honestly what this whole season is supposed to be about. And it wasn't about the money and it wasn't about whatever. It was, look, I did it. I won. Actually a game that requires no skill at all. It's totally just luck.
Oh, she's got it.
She won, and it was adorable.
That's so sweet.
So, and then tomorrow's her birthday, and I'm gonna cry because she's 7, and I'm not ready for my baby to be 7. But
they do that though.
They do, and she was a Harry Potter themed birthday, which we've never even read Harry Potter. She wants to now, which is great. She's a really good reader, so we're gonna read all the books, and then she can watch the movies and stuff. But I had to order this cake, and I'm like,
I don't know what I'm talking about.
Don't know anything. So my niece Julie had liked Harry Potter, so at least I knew, yep, that's the right thing, but it has no meaning for me.
Right.
So
interesting.
But anyway, that's my stuff. So
it sounds like all good
your
things.
reality week as you've been medicated.
I've been so bored. Hold on. I had a closing on Monday morning.
Because you're insane.
That's just how it happens sometimes. And I did go to it because I was representing both sides.
You looked amazing.
One side was one of my friends.
You looked amazing. I saw those pictures and you did not look like someone who had surgery 3 days prior.
You're limited on bathing. The first couple days. I took a shower the day before and my husband washed my hair for me. And I have long hair. So, I mean, so that was interesting. The next morning I had him spritz it and he had to blow dry my hair for me.
Oh my gosh.
And he did it. So my hair was done by him.
Good job for him because he was having some trouble grasping the ponytail the day before that. So he's come a long way
got
in
the
this
blow
couple
dry.
days.
In hindsight, we should have practiced while I was able to show him what to do.
Yes.
But I wasn't really thinking. If you are ever going to have any type of surgery that limits the use of your arms, go get waxed.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I'm just going to leave it there.
Huh.
Yeah.
Good
because
idea.
I wound up ordering an electric razor just so I can shave under my arms.
Right.
Because a couple days later, I was like, oh my gosh, how can I do this? I cannot put my arm over my head.
Right.
It's like, I'm not nicking myself with the electric. So
yes.
Thank you again, Amazon Prime. Oh, that's not going to make sense until Thursday.
Okay. I feel like we talk about Prime enough that anytime we say it, they'll understand.
I mean, all in all, it was just my husband and kids did Thanksgiving. He didn't burn the turkey. The turkey was not frozen. It was nice and golden. He did good. I only had to be sideline chef twice.
Oh, that's
because, on things that it wasn't like on really common sense things. So they were my daughter loves Oreo cream pie. And so she really wanted Oreo cream pie. And so they got heavy whipping cream and they needed to whip it until it peaks.
Mm-hmm.
No idea what that meant.
Right.
And so I happened to go into the room, like I had just gone upstairs and was like, what you guys doing? And he said, I was like, oh, no. Mm-hmm. I was like, you need to keep doing that.
Yeah.
Until it's a stiff peak. Like when you get the Cool Whip tub.
Yes.
I was like, that's what it needs to look like at the top of a meringue pie. I was like, when you pull out the whisk, that's what it has to look like. And they're like, I was like, yeah, that's liquid.
Yeah.
And then seriously, I've lived on my couch for the past week and it's
kind of been boring. You have a nice setup here. So I was very impressed with how ingenious you are with keeping your stuff organized.
We have a spa bar for our hot tub that it's like an inflatable thing that has all these little
compartments, like to put your drink or to put your thing of chips or whatever.
That's why he brought it down. So my husband brought it down to me because I didn't really have a place to put, just my water.
Yeah.
And it's been nice because even if I've been sleeping down here too.
Okay.
And so I've been able to have my water right there. So I haven't had to get up too much. And
you're all set. It's got her remote controls, her bandages.
No, that's all my medicine. That's my medicine bag.
Oh, no, I meant this stuff.
No, that was just a nail file because
she's all set.
Yep.
That's ingenious.
My wallet for Black Friday shopping,
Oh, I might have kept that away from you. So did you get anything good for Black Friday?
I got some really good deals on Kohl's website and...
Okay, was that the text about a whole bunch of boots for yourself? Because you're not supposed to buy yourself Christmas presents.
I have not bought myself new boots in seriously over 10 years. So
you bought 5 pairs to make up for it?
Well, cause a lot of them have heels and now I don't feel like I should be wearing heels.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if I should be wearing heels.
It's your comfort level.
Yeah. I mean, after surgery, I don't want to give myself one more ability to fall.
True.
So I decided to get some flats and I spent a little bit of time on our website.
Woohoo!
So pier54.com is a little different now and we have swag.
I love the one with the skyline in the background. Mm-hmm. There's a t-shirt. Well, I'm sure it comes on the cups or it does come on the cups and whatever, blah, blah, blah. But the skyline in the back, that is my favorite one. I think I'm going to wear that every day.
I love it. But because today's Cyber Monday, everything is 15% off. So just go to pier54.com. There's a little ribbon at the top that says 15% off. Black Friday through Cyber Monday had a little bit of a glitch, so it did not get up until Small Business Saturday, but hey, you know what?
It's off the top.
It happens and sometimes, yeah.
But it looks good. It looks so good. Thanks. And I love everything on it.
It's cool. So yeah.
Get some shopping done.
But yeah, so recovery is, I just feel bored because I've been reading, but like I can't even read because I get so tired.
Yeah.
And I am not someone that's good with I enjoy my days where I'm just lazy, but
you just don't like being told that you can't. That's what the problem is.
It's not just that. It's like,
if this was 100% your choosing, you would be totally fine.
This was totally.
Well, no, the surgery was, but the recovery time, if it was your choosing to just have, 3 lazy days, 6 lazy days, whatever, in a row, then that would be totally fine with you. You can't stand the fact that you are not allowed to.
So I post-op when this airs, I'll be having post-op that morning and I haven't driven yet. I think I'm going to try to drive to church tomorrow.
Okay.
So I haven't left the house since Monday.
Yeah. But that's good. That's what you need.
Yeah, I know.
I have to keep sending her mom texts like, this is what your body needs.
I know.
Last meal.
And I do know that. Like, and I do feel better. So like, I feel that it's worth it.
It's like whenever you have nowhere to go, but if your car's in the shop, it drives you crazy that you can't go out somewhere.
Well, and that's the thing is that my husband's been home, so he's been able to do all the running around. So I haven't had to worry that much. But then this week coming up, he goes back to work. The kids are in school. I've had things that I've had to schedule that I have to drive to. And I'm like, okay, I'm sure I'll be fine.
And if not, that's what Uber's for. And you have friends or Lyft.
Yes.
Give your Lyft code. Can you use your own Lyft discount code to have a Lyft drive? I don't know.
But it's been nice. And yeah. But so a couple weeks ago, I was in a podcast group and
something I bet you never thought you would say before we started this.
No, not really. But I met a couple of women who have a cool podcast called Hot Flashes and Cool Topics.
I like that you're in these groups because then you can tell me what is worthwhile listening to and I don't have to do the homework myself.
There you go. Well, this is one that is definitely worthwhile listening to.
I recommended them to my sister. She does long car rides like to and from work and listens to podcasts and I was like, oh, Shannon just found this new one that is called Hot Flashes and Cool Topics.
And it's pretty much exactly what you think the topic sounds like. So we are not of the age of hot flashes yet.
Thank God.
It's still relevant to us.
Oh, I feel like it's coming faster than we're ready to accept.
Yep. But yeah. But I mean, they just talk about, it's like girlfriends.
That's how they described it, was girl talk. They cover all kind of cool stuff. It's basically us without the general hospital, I feel like.
Yeah. So I thought we could give them a little shout out on our podcast. And so here's a little promo. We will meet you back here on Thursday for the Port Charles 411, where we are chatting with Sean Hayden.
Oh, I don't need to use his last name because we're BFFs now.
Of course. But Sean Hayden, we talked.
Yes.
So enjoy the promo of Hot Flashes and Cool Topics and meet us back on Thursday.
Have a good week.
And we'll meet you at the pier.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, Colleen, should we describe our podcast, Hot Flashes and Cool Topics, as a funny podcast for women in midlife?
Yes, but we talk about everything relating to women at this stage.
Well, still not enough.
Wait, having a hot flash.
Well, take your time. I forgot what I was saying anyway.
Okay, I got it. It's for women in midlife that talks about the good, the bad, and our newfound freedoms.
But don't forget to mention that we have funny, amazing guests.
So basically our podcast is a girls' night out with our friends.
Do you have any wine?
If you enjoyed today's show, we invite you to go to pier54podcast.com to subscribe on your favorite platform. Don't forget to leave us a review.
And you can also follow us on many social media channels. Just search for Pier 54 Podcast. Also, we are not perfect, so if there is something that we missed or messed up, just let us know by emailing us at pier54podcast@gmail.com.